It's College Go Week, Crusaders. The goal is to help seniors who want to go to college make that a reality. With that in mind, many colleges are waiving their application fees for a day or all week, including dozens in our own Hoosier State. See your guidance counselor for more info on how you can navigate the college application process. Speaking of going to college visits start Thursday. Many colleges will have reps at Scecina to speak with interested students during WIN. Juniors and seniors may go to the Navion's website to sign up to attend any of these presentations. You must sign up to attend. On the day of your presentation, please go straight to the collaboration room. Attendance will be taken there. The music department will put on its annual Sacred Music Concert at Little Flower Catholic Church Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Scecina's beginning and advanced choirs will perform. Admission is free, so make plans to come enjoy a night of praise and worship. It's Hispanic Heritage Month. This year's theme is Latinos, driving prosperity, power, and progress in America. Throughout the month, we're featuring various students and staff who can provide perspectives on Hispanic heritage. Today we hear from a staff member.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. Both of my grandbabies are Hispanic, so I do extra things during Hispanic Month to make sure that they know their culture. So I take them to museums, we try new foods. So it means a lot because I want to make sure they know their culture. So it's an exciting time for my family.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts with us. Let us all appreciate Hispanic contributions and culture. Now to Isaias for today's clubs.
Thanks, Brooklyn. The Rock and Jazz Band will meet today after school in the music room. Contact Mr. Hall with any questions. The chess club will also meet today after school in the art room. Contact Ms. Quigley with any questions. That's it for today's clubs. Now back to Charlie for more news.
Thanks, Isaias. We will celebrate an all-school mass tomorrow during WIN in the gym. That means we'll be on the early release all-school mass schedule. This mass is to celebrate the memorial of St. Vincent de Paul. You've probably heard his name because every year we donate canned goods from our food drive to the local St. Vincent de Paul food pantry. The Society of St. Vincent de Paul started in France, though it was first founded in the United States in St. Louis in 1845. According to the Society's website, St. Vincent de Paul has become known as the Apostle of Charity and the Father of the Poor. His contributions to the training of priests and organizing parish missions and other services for the poor shaped the church's role in the modern world. Don't forget, the Guidance Office is offering students the chance to join a small group for counseling to help restore your balance. The groups will meet once per week during WIN. They'll begin October 24th and run through November 21st. To register, contact Ms. Johnson or Ms. Trepanier in the Guidance Office. Space is limited, so register soon. Speaking of Mass, remember, Campus Ministry would like your help with the new Scecina hymnal project. The plan is to develop a new hymnal for use in the chapel, and Mr. Potts wants your input by the end of the month. See the Canvas announcement for more information and a link to the survey. Free intensive review sessions for the SAT topics in both math and English continue this week and next. English reviews will be held this Thursday and next from 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. in room 219. An additional English study session will be held October 7th from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Seniors will need to register in advance for this one-of-a-kind Saturday session. Please see Ms. Wetzel to register for that session by October 6th at 3 p.m. The final math review will be held Tuesday from 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. in room 221. Now to Jacob for today's sports.
Thanks, Charlie. Last night, the volleyball team lost to Hamilton Heights. On Saturday, they defeated Speedway and swept Lebanon and Covenant Christian. The team is 15-10 overall and 4-2 in conference. Tonight, the girls' soccer team will take on Monrovia at Lawrence Soccer Complex at 5 p.m. The volleyball teams will host Triton Central with JV starting at 5 and varsity playing at 6. Good luck, Crusaders. And other sports news, the boys' tennis sectional draw was held last night. Let's check out the players' reactions to the live broadcast.
Top of the bracket for
Did you just say they won the sectional 8 of the last 10 years?
sectional number 28. Franklin
We didn't drop each
Central
go.
is the host.
Lutheran! Let's go! So Lutheran it is. Let's go, Crusaders. In still more sports news, the wrestling team is looking for some smaller guys to compete in a lower weight class. The weight classes they need are 106, 113, 120, 126, and 132. No experience is necessary. Contact Mr. Mangan if you're interested in joining the team. Now back to Charlie for more news.
Thanks, Jacob. If you're looking for a part-time job, the Deering Cleaners at 1160 North Arlington is looking for help. Hours are 3:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The pay is $10 per hour and you get paid weekly. Apply in person if you're interested. Now it's time for our verse of the day. This one is from 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you."
That sounds great, but how do we do that?
I think we have to trust that God cares for us and will help us. Then we can pray for what we need and leave it with God.
So, Mr. Schroeder and Mr. Tooley, if you're worried about if your Bears will lose at home to a team that just gave up 70 points, you can cast it on to God, because He cares for you.
Now that's just piling it on. I'm guessing Paul was referring to more serious issues anyway.
Oh, it's pretty serious. Anyways, let's head outside to Ethan for today's forecast.
Thanks, Brooklyn. It's another beautiful day with a high of 83 and a low of 61, and a mix of sun and clouds. Enjoy another sunny day while you can, because the rain is going to likely move in overnight. There are chances of rain throughout the day tomorrow, and it will cool down a bit with a high of 74 and a low of 61. The rain will likely move out by Thursday morning, and we'll see upper 70s. Thursday afternoon, now back to Brooklyn and Charlie for more news.
Thanks, Ethan. Wow. Storms tomorrow. I wonder if soccer practice will get canceled.
One can only hope. Now it's time for our lunch menu. Today we'll have a chicken quesadilla with corn. Tomorrow it'll be a meatball sub with green beans. Please remember that all menu items are subject to change based on availability. It's been quite a while, but Scecina shoutouts are back. We stick a mic in front of random Crusaders and see who they want to shout out. So what it will be, Crusaders? Who we shouting out today?
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Shout out, Wayne White, Luke McDonald, Bryce McDonald.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Shout out my dog, Mr. Clausen.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
I like to shout out my boy Roman. I mean, he's been cool to me, and he's always just like.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Shout out Aaron, my boy Aaron, he helps me out on everything.
Who'd you like to shout out?
My boy Romy.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Marcy.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Probably Tom Thumb. Henry Rocks.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Mr. Black.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Alejandro Ruiz.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Mr. Goldner.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Probably like Alfredo.
Alright. Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Luke McDonald.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Kevin Cruz, that's my leg right there.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out Miss Jackson for not giving me an F.
Scecina shout out. Who do you want to shout out?
Mr. Fleming.
Scecina shout outs. Who'd you like to shout out?
Ethan Nixon.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Hi. I'd like to shout out Campbell Gus.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
DJ Mendez.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Cecilia Carey.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Let's see. Let's shout out to all our wonderful students.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Keegan Ray.
Who'd you like to shout out?
Caleb Davis.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Marisol Garcia.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Adams. He's been killing it this year, and I'm really excited to work with him. Actually, shout out to the whole English department. We're all killing it.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out to myself.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Nobody. Go away.
Scecina shout out. Who'd you like to shout out?
Thanks for spreading the love, Crusaders. Be ready to shout out a person, a club, or a team. You never know when the crew will hit you up. Now let's see who's celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yoo-hoo. Oh yeah.
Enjoy your day, Crusaders. In this week's RG poll, we want to know your top homecoming dress-out theme options. The poll is up in Canvas, so go cast your vote. We'll share the results in Friday's show.
That's it for today's Red and Gold show.
Stay classy.
And give that little extra.
I will